Hello folks, Lord Reags with you once again for round 9 of the 52-week competition, the tipping competition for Royal Randwick on Saturdays, or Rose Hill as the case may be, but this Saturday coming, it's going to be Royal Randwick, and it's a few Group 1s lined up. It's exciting racing at its best down under, and we do implore you to gamble responsibly if you are indeed having a flutter. Let's go quickly through what we call the standings. This is the leaderboard ratings after round 8 of 52. See how the tipsters went last week, and I need my little pointer here to show you what's going on. And this is the leaderboard. If you can see, Steve Zamet's on top. He had a very big week last week, 6 winners. Congratulations, he overtook me. He's now on top with $1,519 overall. In second place, David Gately, who tipped 5 winners. Well done, David. The Gator is up to $1,219 overall since January 1 this year for the Sydney race meetings on Saturdays. He's coming second. Your Lordship is coming third with $1,000 in profit. And incidentally, I've only got a 19% win rate, lowest of them all. And I've only got a 43% place rate, which is pretty standard with the lower division. But look, I'm up third because I tip long shots, and when they do come a place, they pay astronomical. So there's a great catapult catch-up factor with Lord Reags. Matt Jones is fourth, followed by Chris Roots, and then Tony Brazel, who was second last week. He had a bad week last Saturday. Then comes Adam Sherry, Craig Morty, Lizzie Jelfs, Adam Pengilly, Danny McGrath, racenet.com.au, Ray Thomas, Gary Harley, Jack Smallhorn, Greg Splitter on Dufficy, Darren Flindell, and Shane O'Cass. So they're the standings after race 8 out of the 52-week tipping competition for Sydney Racing Media Tipsters. I can't keep track of all the tips at all the tracks around Australia. It takes me a good 20 hours to compile all that. So for those whinging amongst you saying, oh yeah, I do good tips at Wagga Wagga, I do good tips at Ballarat, oh, get a life, you stupid bastard. The fact is, Sydney is where the big money's at, and if you're promoting yourself as a tipster and you got your name in the papers every week, you should be good at what you do. And don't blame me, I'm just the messenger if I'm showing you up for what you really are, which is lousy tipsters, because I'm putting you to shame, quite frankly. There's 15 of you that should be not collecting a paycheck this week. Anyway, enough of that. Don't get me started. You should be grateful that I'm being so transparent and going into all this detail, showing you the return on investment, how many, what the win rates are, what the place rates are, the records. For example, Steve Zamet's got 73 starts, 31 wins, 8 seconds and 8 thirds. David Gately, 64 starts, 27 wins, 8 seconds, 5 thirds. Who else does that? Who else is going to compile all those statistics? Right? You guys are in the media, you're public figures, you are what we call fair game. So just grow a backbone and cop it. Stop whinging. All right? If you win it or you come a place, you get your reputational boost, okay? When I have a bad week, everybody knows I have a bad week. I wear it like a badge of honour because I'm open with everyone. I tell them I don't go for the favourites. I always go for the roughies. But mine are the very best value, high-quality roughies. And my long shots have got a better chance than any of your long shots coming a place because I've proven it year in and year out since 1972. And if you haven't heard of me, you obviously haven't been picking up copies of the Greyhound Recorder or the Greyhound Leader over the last numbers of decades. Because I've been around the traps longer than some of you before you were even born. So, here are my selections for this Saturday. I have a bit of a Irish temper sometimes. Okay, the winner of race 1 on Saturday will either be Colette or whoever comes second or third and overtakes her. Colette will win it. In race 2, La Mexicana. Race 3, Tricky Gal. Race 4, Tillianum. Race 5, Shakiro. Race 7, Masked Crusader. Race 7, Stolen Jade. Race 8, Skylab. And race 9, Last Chance Dance. If you want to subscribe to my tips and have them delivered to your mobile phone on a Thursday or Friday night, so you got time to plan your little investments and include my tips in your multis and what have you, subscribe to me. Just send me an email, lordreags@yahoo.com. I charge a fee because anyone who gives away free tips, their tips aren't worth a crumpet. My tips actually do good. If you're following my tips, you'd be $1,000 ahead so far on Sydney race meetings on Saturdays alone. So my results are proven. You're going to pay me 20 cents a race, whether you like it or not, and it comes to $20 a week because I give you 99 races in all capital cities in Australia on Saturdays. And over a month, it'll be $80 a month. A quarter works out $240 a quarter. Per annum, it should be nearly $1,000 that you'd be paying me, but I cut it in half, only $480, and guess what? Half of that goes to the Royal Flying Doctor Service, the Royal Far West Home, and if there's any left after that, I give some to China Marston, that is, not the People's Republic of China. They can have a rocket shoved up their rectum as far as I'm concerned. But China Marston does good work with the rehoming racehorses. So I'd like to donate whatever profits I get from my little business after I take care of the Royal Far West Home and also the Royal Flying Doctor Service, something for China's horse rehoming business, and if there's any left over after that, something for the jockeys doing it tough after they have bad falls and then perhaps they can't race again. Anyway, I'm not here to make $1 million. I just want to break even, and whatever's left after that goes to charity. They're my selections for this Saturday at Royal Randwick. That's February 27 to 21. And now to pick things up, because I got a bit cranky there for a while, I'm going to do the national anthem, and I don't care if you're going to take a knee or you're going to sit through it or just pretend you don't know the words. Here are the words. I've made them up, so you got an excuse for not knowing the words. But these are the words that count. These are the future words for Advance Australia Fair. Australians all unite at last. Thanks, Aborigines. Our fertile soil gives wealth for toil. We're surrounded by 3 seas. Our land is blessed with native gifts of dreamtime customs rare. Forgive the past, we're friends at last. Advance Australia Fair. With pride and equality rejoice. Advance Australia Fair. Respect our brave Anzac diggers who fought with hearts and hands to save this commonwealth of ours. 1 in 5 were killed in France, so all of us could live in peace, warm friendliness to share. Proud migrants have all joined our fight to advance Australia Fair. With pride and equality rejoice. Advance Australia Fair. Gamble responsibly this Saturday at Royal Randwick. Have fun. Always have enough for lunch, a few drinks for yourself and your mates, and don't drink and drive. Catch a bus or a train home, or get a friend to drive you home, and have a great day at the races.